You think you're grown now, eh? Because you're in America, you think you can...
Hello you guys, it's your girl Chidera aka Vibes with Adoibo, and you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you already know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, you know, all the good stuff. But nah, today's video it's kind of like a story time. I'm gonna be telling you why I didn't attend the University of Pittsburgh, because that was like my top choice. If I didn't get accepted into CCNY, I was probably going to go there. But thank God CCNY pulled through. So when I was applying to colleges, I applied to about 13 or 14 schools. And the main reason was because I wasn't paying the application fee. Because most of these schools, like, the application fee is like $60, $65, $75. It was really expensive, but I was lucky to be able to get fee waivers. So money was not an issue for me while I was applying, because I was just applying because I'm like, I have nothing to lose. And another thing, when I was applying, I think I was just applying because I felt like I just want to be that person who, I applied to 20 schools and I got into all of them. That was my mindset. Like, it is not even cool at all, but that was just what I was thinking. Like, I would just apply to schools because I knew I was going to get in. And it's like, what are you doing? Yeah, thinking about it now, it's like there's some schools on my list that I was like, you know, you were never going to go there, so why did you apply? That's by the way. Anyways, I actually got into like most of my schools except for the Ivy Leagues. I applied to University of Pennsylvania and Columbia University, but I didn't get into those, and that's okay. At some point, like after I went through my list and everything, I was just in between Temple, University of Pittsburgh, and CCNY later on, like when I finally got admitted to CCNY. But now let me tell you the problem. Money was a big issue. I cannot stress this enough. Like, the money was where my head was at, and me and my family. But you know, that was the whole reason why I applied to scholarships, right? Because I really wanted to have the typical like freshman experience, you know, live on campus and all of that stuff. I think partly the reason why I wanted that so much was because of the school I went to. Like, the school I went to, it wasn't, people were not poor. Like, it was mostly middle class, and you had few upper class. So everybody there is like, you know, they're going to a 4-year, and not everybody, most people were going to a 4-year. They were living in the dorm, and you know, the people around you influence you. So for the longest time, I was like, I want to live in the dorm. And I don't know, I just feel like that's pretty much most high school seniors. Like, nobody wants to be commuting to school, at least for your first year. Like, you want to have that experience, at least for your first year. And that was kind of where I was. But, you know, things didn't work out like that. I get into Pitt, right? And they sent me my financial aid package. I look at Temple's financial aid package. CCNY was not even in the picture at that point because they were not even admitting me. So literally, on my decision day, I was wearing a Pitt shirt because I was like, I'm going here. I don't care what my family has to say. So I got all this scholarship money, right? And in my mind, I was thinking like, well, even though this is not enough money to cover my 4 years, it's gonna cover at least 2, and I'm gonna figure the rest out. But they were not having that. They're like, because I had only about $9,000 to pay each year. So my family was like, I understand that you have a lot of scholarship, but let me tell you something. It's not going to be enough. Like, okay, you cover like your first 2 years, and then what? And another thing is like, most of them were just one time, and like they were all going to the school, so there was no way I could tell for sure that I would be able to apply it in the coming years because they were one time. So it was like, you're not going to Pitt. I'm sorry, but you're not going to Pitt. But I remember like I literally was not fighting, but I was having like arguments with my parents, and it was not pretty. They were just like,
You think you're grown now, eh? Because you're in America, you think you can...
Because I was really like fighting for myself. I really wanted to go to Pitt. So I thought. But you know, that happened, and when my sister talked to me, she was like, what are you doing? Like, you do realize that if you go to CCNY, you're gonna be paying less money, and there's a high chance that they're gonna refund you any leftover scholarships that you have. I didn't know that. So that was when I finally, you know, started applying, finished my CCNY application. Everything was late, by the way. Like, they wouldn't get... I remember decision day, I was so stressed out because it's like, I didn't know where I was going. I committed to Pitt, by the way, but like, it was like, if I get into CCNY, that's where I'm going. Like, that was like my family's decision. So, you know, I'm just like, what am I gonna do? I want to go to Pitt, but the money's not there. So this is where it gets messed up, really messed up. I finally accept my CCNY admission, and at this point, Pitt is I'm pretty much still set on, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, I want to go to Pitt. I want to go to Pitt. I don't know what you're saying. I'm going to accept my CCNY offer, but I still don't want to go there. So, you know, I'm calculating all my Pitt stuff, like looking at the financial aid, how much I have to owe just to make sure, talking to financial aid offices. And I think this is where like I messed up. And to anybody watching me, and if you're a high school senior, make sure like you talk to somebody and they really help you go through your award package to understand how much you owe. Don't just interpret it yourself, because that letter is confusing. And also because they don't even bring out the actual tuition costs until like June or July before the semester starts. So you're just working with numbers. There's no amount known for sure. And that was really the problem. So, you know, there was no clear understanding of what exactly I was owing. Because tell me why I moved to New York, right, to start school at CCNY in August, and I checked my Pitt Pay. So Pitt Pay is like where you look at, you know, all your money, like everything money related. You know how much they told me I was owing for the semester? $0. So I fought this battle for nothing. Like I literally argued with my parents and family for nothing. I was at war for nothing. I was broken. I was like, really? Like, I could have been at Pitt. And this is room and board. Everything was covered. Like, I didn't have to pay anything. It literally said in my account, $0. I was mad, but you know what? It is what it is. I don't regret the fact that I'm at CCNY, and it's whatever. But you know, that messed me up. It taught me a lesson. It's like, you know, in the future, make sure that you really talk it out with these financial aid people. Like, wherever school that you're going to, talk it out with them. Make sure that you understand exactly how much you're owing, not just how much they're giving you. How much are you owing? After they take out everything like loans, scholarships, after all that is applied, how much are you owing? So yeah, that's my little story time. It's not too long. I just wanted to share, and I just wanted people to learn from my mistake and just make sure that you talk it out with these people. Let them know, and you know, they can explain to you in detail what exactly your award package is about. With all that being said, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, let me stop. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.